Shemai, Britain Enactus Proviscal de Cymru. Good morning, and we are Enactus USW. We are located in the heart of South Wales in a small town called Treforest, a land of creativity, legend, and achievement.
In only our first year out of Rookie League, we have already achieved an immense amount. We have launched 2 new projects and have grown our team.
Connection. Our reliance on technology has become a cornerstone of our lives. So what if that trust is being betrayed? What if you lost control of the things that are most personal to you? Your phone, your bank account, your social media, or even email?
In the UK, it's estimated that victims of cybercrime lose £190,000 a day to these. These attacks destroy lives and are often hard to prosecute. So we took a step back to look at the causes of cybercrime.
The bar to perform online crimes is forever falling. Automatic scripts and databases of personal data are freely available with little effort, and with minimal experience, anyone could learn how to hack.
The perceived anonymity of the darker corners of the internet leads to young people falling into this trap of using technology to commit petty crimes, small acts of hacking, online theft, web vandalism. And it's often because they don't fully understand the consequences. Literally thousands of tools available to allow even the most novice of young hackers to download an app, watch a YouTube video on how to use it, and then put it into action, potentially causing havoc as they go.
Are you aware that the average age for a cybercriminal is just 17? In Wales specifically, that falls worryingly down to 15.
Many students turn to cybercrime after feeling alienated from their peers or just bored of the current curriculum. This is a story that can be echoed everywhere in hacker communities, either side of the law.
There has never been a more important point in our history to ensure we're educating our young learners about the benefits and the potential dangers of cybersecurity.
So we decided to act. Inspired by traditional community interventions, we began developing workshops and exercises run by university students in schools to help young people make the right choices.
We started with emotionally understanding the students, developing a mutual trust that we weren't there to scare or insult, but to help them grow and stay safe.
We bring industry knowledge by working closely with the USW Cyber Society to bring in up-to-date and interesting information at a relatable and understandable level.
We bring challenges to the classroom, putting an end to boredom and allowing the students to develop problem-solving skills along with their technical knowledge.
We piloted 2 different workshops at Cardiff High School, affecting around 22 pupils, engaging with students in the classroom through clubs available at the school. These workshops were based around gamified fun activities in a real-world cyber context, such as capture the flag-based exercises.
We are helping turn at-risk young people into moral white hat hackers and integrating into a wider legal information security community. Our next step is to bring in a new wave of workshops and exercises based around modern cyber attacks and the moral impact of those. In the long term, we wish to develop a resource bank of resources for teachers and community groups.
We hope that come the new academic year, we'll be able to get back into schools, trialing interventions and helping to prevent future crimes. We are working hard to make the internet safer for everyone.
That's not all we did this year.
Imagine being hated for who you are.
Imagine holding your partner's hand and getting harassed,
Mistreated.
Yelled at.
stabbed.
This is the case with 23% of the LGBT community in Wales. When looking at the statistics for trans people, this figure jumps to over 50%.
There are too many examples of discrimination and harassment in everyday life. Rejection from one's family and friends and continuous hate crime causes a lot of people to have much a lot of pain, fear, and anxiety. We can see the problems people are dealing with in everyday life, and we can see that they're dealing with these problems alone.
For many reasons, like these, LGBT people are often highly vulnerable to isolation and loneliness. Lonely people are more at higher risk of experiencing common mental health problems compared to the general population. These problems are only accentuated in the valleys by the lack of events, transport, and greater ignorance towards these issues.
So we launched Bridge Bond, an opportunity to develop events for the gender, relationship and sexual minorities community. Using our shared experiences of our members and that of our friends and family, we found what people needed most, which is a place where they could be themselves.
We aimed to create a network of people all around the GRSM community, where people are welcome to share their thoughts and ideas. We want people to be able to share the burdens of everyday life and struggles, and want to make sure that they're feeling better by giving them a safe space and an opportunity to be around people who they don't have to fear.
To achieve this, we decided to work with Proud Ponte, a group of people focused around making sure LGBT people are safe in the local area. We aim to run a pilot event centered around playing board games to encourage building friendship, developing personal connection, and to overcome initial awkwardness by having a task to focus on.
However, only a week before our pilot event, disaster struck South Wales.
The River Taff burst its banks, flooding much of Pontypridd and destroying lives across the valleys. The floodings have taken time, homes, and livelihoods away from our neighbours and our friends across South Wales.
According to Wales First Minister Mark Drakeford, the floods caused over 180 million damages, affecting over 680 families. We got to see this first-hand damage of destroyed doors, mud-covered streets, and floors.
Hundreds of people had to be placed in emergency accommodation across the country and are still yet to recover.
The floodings have also significantly affected our own members and our own project planning. Our project partner had to cease all activity, which severely limited our ability to outreach to the community.
For our pilot event venue, Treforest Community Centre had to cancel all bookings to deal with the flood relief efforts.
Refusing to give in, we used our platform across the student community to recruit people, and we ran 2 full days of volunteer cleaning amongst the local community, including Club Bond, a crucial community hub and a venue for most of our project partners' activities. Members also donated many items to local flood relief collection centres.
In conjunction with SSAGO USW, we also ran a daycare up in Trehavod. This allowed us to take care of the children while the parents can go back home and deal with the cleaning up and repairing from the damages caused.
Finally, we were able to run our events after all the previous chaos. We managed to reach out to a total of 8 people in the LGBT community, and this gave people a chance to talk to each other and walk away with friends.
One attendee said, "It's nice to see a support network out there. I really hope for more of these." Although small, we made a safe place for everyone to be included. In the long run, we hope we can reduce people's isolation and overall improve well-being.
Now tackling the new COVID-19 outbreak, we are running activities and social events online in order to help fight isolation and build close relationships. This is a time where this sort of project is needed most.
In the future, we're also using Bridge Bonds as a platform to develop trans healthcare online, an online platform to provide care in the minimal 2-year wait for the treatment, but as well as to reduce the overall time for treatment.
This will be in the form of an online exercise portal. This with a minimum of 142 weeks of content. This is with the long-term goal to reduce trans suicide rates and reduce the number of people taking dangerous self-treatments.
Bridgebond looks forward to our new events. We're also looking forward to a proud future helping with the first Valleys Pride in Pontypridd. We are proud and happy that our engagement in the community has led to one of our members being able to directly support the Works of Valleys Pride Board and assisting with further activities in Pride and Ponty.
Young Cyber is working to bring new workshops and to create new resources, changing to inspiring a new generation of kids to avoid crime and work to make a better resource bank for teachers across South Wales and beyond in conjunction with the university and industry.
We are working to develop an online platform to provide support for the transgender community, to support them and accelerate treatments in the hope of reducing trans suicide and to keep people safe.
We wish to continue our work on last year's project Ymgyrch Diclad to help homeless people across South Wales. We will be running shoebox collections in the winter and collecting unwanted student clothes in order to nurture and continue a relationship with our draft.
Diolch yn fawr am eich amser heddiw. Thank you very much for your time today.